Gemini. Your theme, as you know, you've clicked on the video, saboteur. A saboteur is somebody who purposely endangers, shuts down, fucks with, interferes, just out of sheer protest, sheer hate. A saboteur is what has been uncovered in your life. This is really bothering me. Ow. I just woke up. Actually, that's not true. I woke up, I painted, did a reading. Now I'm doing this reading. I'm just still in my pajamas. Like, I give a fuck. It's Wednesday. Enjoy your day when you're at home. Keep your PJs on. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start with this deck. This is the deck I made. And clearly it wants to speak about this saboteur. I can hear Andy in the office when they're playing Call of Duty, and he thinks Jim is sabotaging everything, and he's like, saboteur, saboteur, and Jim has like no idea how to play Call of Duty. He's just like, how am I sabotaging you? Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Maybe that's it. So maybe somebody feels like you are endangering their life in some way or fucking with their life, and you're like, I don't even know the rules of the game. Are we playing? Like, I have been living my own life. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, somebody's getting blamed for something. I can't help but see that the luckiest card in the deck is on the bottom. I also saw this shuffling, which is the old peace pipe, past the duchy. And actually, saboteur is Dutch. I'm Dutch. And my sister's a Gemini. I was like, as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh my God, no doubt somebody would think my sister was sabotaging, which means if it's happening to my sister, or like could possibly be happening to my sister, it's fucking happening to other people. I always say that if it happens to my sister and I, it happens to somebody else, some innocent fucking bystander that's just walking by and gets shit on for no reason. That's my sister and I. Okay, we're going to keep going with the bottom of the deck because it's just telling a story. Then we got Fox Mulder. Agent Fox Mulder, which actually I was thinking about the X-Files today, and Mulder is, Mulder and Scully make a good team because they both see things totally different, right? Like Mulder sees the unseen, the unexplained, the phenomena, whereas Scully, she sees science, she sees facts, right? So it's Fox Mulder, so it's the unexplained, it's a cover-up. Ooh, look what I wrote on the bottom, cover-up / conspiracy. Like, this is a cover-up. Like, somebody was trying to cover up, purposely sabotaging you by saying that you were sabotaging them and that they were just defending themselves when you were like, comment ça va? What? Pourquoi? Why? Why you do this? Why you blame me? And then look at this, fighting. So now we've got, be careful, people are crazy, mad, and fighting. So this, something is going on and you don't know about it, okay? This is like, I'm going to say this is behind your back. Yeah, I'm going to keep going with the bottom of the deck. I cut it and I did it for a certain reason. Okay, so now we've got the Hanging Man. So somebody that's been hanging in some serious fucking energy for a really long time. And I think it's this fighty energy. I think the universe is telling you that you need to sit and smoke a fucking Dutchie because some shit is going to come through right now that you're not exactly prepared to hear. Okay? Because then look at this. We've got the oldies but goodies. Okay? So somebody has been... by sabotaging you, what they're doing is they're explaining good times. Like, oh, remember when we did this, or remember when we did that, and I just loved it. But they're sabotaging my life, right? So it's like, it's so condescending. It's like walking down one road and then, you know, it's almost like, I'm almost going to say right now, the scenario that's playing out right now is like a stepmother and a father, okay? These kids are the dad's kids. And the stepmother is claiming that these kids are sabotaging her. And then she'll be like to the dad, well, remember when we went here? Remember when we took a trip? And I miss the kids so much. I miss your kids so much. And then she'll be like, but they're fucking sabotaging me. And they're fucking ruining my life. And it's like, but I thought you just said you missed them. How can you miss something that's ruining your life? So I almost feel like you're the innocence here in this equation. And now I'm looking at my dragon and like suddenly I just took my dragon out for no reason. I've had this dragon for like, oh my God, 5 or 6 years. I've had to re-glue his horn, like I don't even know how many times. His name is Catfish Billy. He's been with me for years, like I said. And I think I named him Catfish because this little thing hanging from him and he's green and has gills and looks like a fucking catfish. And I brought him out just randomly for protection on my videos. And then with this like smoky thing that I've had for like, again, years, all of a sudden it's so dry here, I have to have it playing. And now it looks like just smoke coming out of his mouth all the time. Some things line up. You have to see signs when you recognize them. When the world is trying to show you something, become Fox Mulder. And if you don't know the X-Files, watch the X-Files because they're fucking awesome. Season 1 and season 4 are like the best. But be the Fox Mulder here, okay? Be the one that has to see between the lines. The one that doesn't see facts anymore, okay? Because facts are bullshit. Some people can make facts up out of their ass, okay? Just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's a fact, okay? So much shit gets taken down, all right? That is actual facts. You have to remember that. They hide things. People hide things. So then there's not massive pandemic and fucking people freaking out, okay? We can't know everything that's happening. Like this situation. There's no way that you would be able to believe that somebody is sitting there reminiscing about times that they spent with you and then also saying that you were fucking an asshole and a piece of shit and endangered their whole life. It's like, this person is bipolar in my mind. They go from they have multiple personalities and they don't know which one they really want to go with, so they just play a whole bunch of different people, right? And they're fighting and they're pissed off because whatever it is that they're hanging in, it's like they're getting busted, right? They're getting busted because the bad is not as good. And then look at this. I have to say, there's gossiping on the bottom. There's backstabbers, okay? These people are backstabbing you and they're causing you to incline on bullshit, okay? Because some type of box, it's like they want to keep you in a box and they want to keep you isolated from people and they want to keep you away from the family or they want to keep you away from the job or they want to keep you away. But at the same time, they're reminiscing like they love you. How can you love something but like never want it around? Like what the fuck? That's condescending. This person is two-faced. Okay, it's a two-faced situation. Actually, I was driving around, I was working yesterday, and Two-Face came to me. I was watching The Dark Knight the other day, and I remember Two-Face saying, you're either lucky enough to see yourself die as a hero, or you end up living long enough to see yourself turn into a villain. And like this person, I feel like has turned into a villain. They were good. And it's almost like these other people that they're messing with are turning evil because what this person is doing, right? It's like if they don't stop backstabbing you, they don't realize that the energy that they're creating around you is creating they're creating a false sense of presence around you. And that's leaking out to people who think that they know you. And then they go, you're just a succubus fuck. And it's like, no, I'm not. That's somebody else is saying that. I got nothing to do with that. Like, I'm just trying to live my life. These people are just saying things that they have no idea about. Okay. And then we got vampire. All right. So like, this is a very succubus energy. That's probably why I said succubus, like just sucking everything about you dry and using that. Okay. And this is going to be broken. This is shattered. Okay, to never be the same again. Something has to change. And when the universe steps in because you can't make a full decision and you don't know how to shatter it because you feel like you're going to hurt other people's feelings, even though they've almost basically killed you, right? The universe has to step in and be like, we're going to shatter this. You're going to say things, you're going to hear things, you're going to be a part of things, and you never want to see it or do it or be a part of that person ever again. It's how the world works, right? There's some type of lighthouse. And I believe that you're being guided, okay? You're being guided to get into the light about why so many things are being done around you and you can't do anything about it. And it's because somebody has created quite a bit of bullshit, And that's why we called it the saboteur. They are sabotaging your life, okay? While amidst saying that they miss you, okay? And then we've got deadline. Okay, so literally this person might die. Okay, because everything everywhere dies. Nothing stays around forever. And it's really funny that people think that their lives are going to last forever, and they think that the things that they do to other people are going to last forever, and that they're never going to get caught, and that they're just perfect and sweet. And I can tell, I can tell lies about people, and I can sabotage people's lives, and I'm beautiful, and I don't really give a fuck. Like, that's all going to come back around. Especially watch how people age. If people age really, really bad, they're most likely an asshole. Like, they most likely did some fucking bad shit, and their good looks came out in the beginning for a reason, because that's all they were going to have. They were never going to be good looking again, okay? And then we got sex. Like, I don't really know what's happening with this. Like, sex now, all of a sudden, they could be using sex as a weapon. They could be picturing you while they're having sex and sucking, using their partner and putting like a different face on their partner, and then putting your face on their partner and sucking you dry. Like, using their partner. This person's fucked. Okay, and then we got fight or flight. Like this has to end. Okay, because I think it's putting you in a position where you're like, okay, I gotta fight. Okay, I gotta fight. Okay, I gotta fight. Or I gotta fight. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta stop. And it's like it's really straining, because this person is hanging and they're not letting you be in your energy because they've taken all of it to hang out in it. So you're like, you have no place. What are you gonna do? You have no place. This person's taking your place. Oh, and I said, what's going to happen to this person? And look, this card showed poison. They're going to poison themselves to death because of everything that they're putting out into the universe is toxic. And when you put completely toxic energy out for other people to suck onto because you can't get your shit together, that's going to come around and bite you in the ass. And I say this metaphorically. I'm not saying you're doing anything. I just say it so then you hear it like fucking right. Just so then you know what happens to people who mess around with things like this, okay? Bad things happen, whether people want to believe it or not. I'm always going to believe that bad things happen to bad people. Okay? Always. That's just the way things work. And this, like, you get it. I can't even say that this is a lucky break. I'm saying that this is something that has to be broken. This is something that has to be finally justified and moved on with. Because if they are using sex, and if they are using succubus energy, this is leaving you dry. And they're still getting off on telling people how much they miss you. Like, holy fucking, how many personalities do you have? How many lies can you tell in one fucking sentence? This person is one for the records, okay? This person's one for the books. So, Gemini, I really hope this fucking helps you in some way and gets you out and away from this poisonous gaslighting energy. Have a good Hump Wednesday.